Bienvenue, bienvenue, bienvenue. Bonjour, comment ça va? Excuse my French, matter of fact, excuse my English, better yet, excuse my pidgin. Reporting live from the HQs of Biggxfishh Studios with your one and only Biggxfishh. So yeah, give them the go here one, take it and lick it a bit by FCRMC. Yo, straight to the matter on legit matters. Today I'm talking about the one and only Kwaw, the former king of the streets, the former Fanti street legend, the former king of the people, king of the streets, who was ousted by the one and only Shatta Wale, the king of dancehall, the king of African dancehall. But before I go further, don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe, and drop your comments. Straight to the matter on legit matters. Today I'm talking about the one and only Kwaw. From what I can see and what I'm hearing and what I can observe from the situation that is going on, I discovered that Kwaw is nothing but a hater. Kwaw, you have had your run, you have had your time on the streets, you have had your time on the music industry, you have done wonders, you have been there before Shatta Wale, you took over the streets to the point that you even released your album on the streets. You were the first person I watched on MTV Base way back. You're the first artist I watched on BET. You've been really good to the Ghana culture and the Ghana music industry. You have done wonders to take the music international and global. But that doesn't give you a right, that doesn't give you the audacity to hit on these young ones out there, because you were definitely a young one before you became who you were, before you became the famous Kwaw. You were once an upcoming artist. You were once someone who was anticipating to take over the music game, and there were people ahead of you. So I don't see why you are hating on the one and only, the upcoming new Afro beats Krona legend, young legend, who they call Lasmid. Matter of fact, let me tell you straight how it was, how it is, and how it's going. Kwaw brought out his frustration, and he came out, the one and only Lasmid. He came at him and he was dropping comments, very, very sad comments. Comments that, man, are really, really not pleasant to the ears of a young current artist. He said people should stop comparing him, stop comparing the one and only young legend, the upcoming Krona, Afrobeats Krona, who's taking Afrobeats worldwide from this very soil, from the soil of Ghana, from the Gold Coast. He said people should stop making comparisons. People should stop comparing him to Shatta Wale. People should stop comparing him to Sarkodie. People should stop comparing him to the greats. Why shouldn't they compare him to Shatta Wale? Why shouldn't they compare him to Sarkodie? Because he's doing something. He said, he went over and said, the fact you have a trending song, the fact you have one of the biggest songs in the country right now doesn't make you the big artist. Doesn't make you a bigger artist. Doesn't make you a big artist. So clearly, from what I can hear from him, for what he's saying, he goes to say you are hating on the young man, you are hating on Lasmid, you are hating on young artists. No wonder the Ghana music industry is not going further. No wonder Ghana music industry is not prospering like Nigerian music industry. No wonder Ghana music is coming behind, is lacking in the Afrobeats movement, because the old ones out there doesn't want to die off and live the young ones who are coming. They don't want to give them space. They don't want to create avenues for the young promising artists out there. Do you know how many young artists out there? Do you know how many young musicians they're out there in the streets, in their homes, putting in work, but nobody wants to give them a helping hand? All the old artists out there, people like Edem, they don't want to help anyone. They just want to be there till they are old, till they are 80 years old. They don't want to bring up young artists. They don't want to sign people. They don't want to put people on. There are many artists out there who are really, really old, who don't want to give space, chance for the young ones. Look at how these young artists now who came up under Links Entertainment and the likes of Stonebwoy. At least Stonebwoy have brought something tangible to the Afrobeats and the Ghana music culture by signing Kelvin Boy earlier on his music career and giving him a platform. Look at what Kiddy is doing. Look at what Miss V did. Look at what Kwame Gina has done. Look at what all these young ones out there are doing. Look at what the dancer, the one and only Medical is doing. Look at what there are so many artists out there who are really doing wonders, who are taking the Ghana music industry to far and high. Look at what King Promise is doing. If all these other ones like Q Beats didn't give King Promise a helping hand, where would King Promise be today? If people don't support these young ones out there like Kiddy and Kwame Eugene, where will the music industry be today? They will still be bumping high life. Just imagine that. So I don't see a reason why you an artist who has done so much for the Ghana culture, who has played your part, you don't want to encourage these young ones and probably applaud them. Instead, you are dropping very very disheartening comments, making them feel so unappreciated, dropping sad words that they should be no they shouldn't be comparisons to them. Why shouldn't they compare you? If they compare you, you're supposed to be happy that people are comparing him to Shetawale and Sarkodie, because that's the form of that's something like that's growth right there. That's more of an applause for you right there. If someone is comparing someone to someone else, that's to show the person is doing something good. For them to compare them to Shatawale and Sarkodie. The other time, not too far ago, Shatawale came on social media and was attacking Black Sheriff, opening his eye like a frog and shouting on him and say, "Don't allow anybody to fool you, don't allow anybody to compare you to me." Why will you do that to an upcoming artist? Can't you see the way Nigerian music industry is? How they encourage all these young ones. AV is a young artist, and Maven sign up. I mean, young artists here and there. There are so many young artists out there who Fireboy. There are so many. Rema. There are so many young artists in Nigeria, but Ghana, they don't want to give the young artists here a platform because of this mindset, hating on the young ones, hating on the upcoming artists. Kese, why will you say such demonic words from your mouth? Why could you say such offensive words? That the fact that he hits out of the moment, the fact he has one of the biggest songs at the moment doesn't make him a big artist. Why would you say that? Do you want to bring down the young man's morale, or you're just a clear hater? You're just a plain hater. You're just a plain hater. Matter of fact, you're not doing good to the culture. You're supposed to be someone young ones who look up to, but look at the kind of words that are coming out from your mouth. That means you are trying to tell your older colleagues to hate on the young ones, but you cannot succeed. Matter of fact, more power to the one and only Lasmid. People should go and check out his album Friday. People should go and check out his album, follow him on social media, because he's been doing good lately. He sounds like Kwame Eugene, but I know he has something better to give us in the future. He was the MTN hitmaker, and he was signed by the one and only Highly Spiritual Entertainment. So right now, you need to go out and check out his music and see if he's good enough or if he's not good enough. Take it and lick it. Report live from the one and only Biggxfishh, from the studios of Biggxfishh Studios. Take it and lick it, a B. Bye, FCRMC. Yo, signing out. Au revoir. Leaving you with peace and love. Signing out. Au revoir.